Hey, this is EJ LeBlanc here, and we're about to do our 22 push-ups for sharing veteran awareness, part of the 22 push-up challenge. This is day 5 of that challenge, and basically I'm sharing with you and just things that have gotten me through some difficult, dark times. One of those things is journaling, and by far and away the thing that I remember the most about my early start of the journey is just this self-reflection, just wondering, why was I like this? Why was I having all of these struggles? And why did I have all of these fears? And why did I have these particular insecurities? And why did I feel like the whole world was crushing me, on a regular basis? And there's some truth to that, right? Like, you go through some stuff and then you expect that stuff. And, how do you break out of that, though? How do you break out of that perception that's founded upon the pain that's inflicted upon you? How do you break out of that? And even recognize really who I am and what I was dealing with, and acknowledging the pain, going through the stuff that I went through. It takes, for me, I started really seriously reflecting and delving deep into this stuff at 19 years old. I'm 42 now, or almost 42 now, and I've been only recently seeking, and seeing all sorts of, super breakthroughs, whatever you want to call it. Throughout the whole journey, I've been journaling. So I can't tell you just how important it is to be able to journal, to be able to reflect and talk about, the stuff that's on your heart and what's going on, and really defining that. So you got to have some type of safe place to be able to reflect and write down the crazy. And there is, there is anybody that's been through stuff, anybody that's been through heartache or pain, especially starting at a young age and dealing with family or that kind of stuff, abuse, any of that kind of stuff, you're gonna feel it, man. Like it's gonna be a demon, and you're gonna have to fight it. And then eventually, like, let me talk about that. So, in journaling, in getting therapy, one of the things that I've learned the most is, one of my greatest victories is not fighting the demon, not fighting the negative thought, not fighting it. The more I fight it, the more powerful it becomes. I'll repeat. The more I fight it, the more powerful it becomes. So what do you do with that? What, do you just lay down? It's like an ocean. And I got to go swim with rescue swimmers of the Coast Guard for the Advanced Helicopter Rescue Swimming School. I'm a nerd. I had no idea what I was doing. And it was an amazing experience. I had all this gear on, and I got to go out there in this rough water rescue swimming course with these guys, and got to go out into the water. But that water kicked the snot out of me. I was like a rag doll, just getting buffeted about by the waves. And there was one point where my leg got caught in a crack, like under the water, and I couldn't see it. And I was starting to freak out because I saw that the next wave was coming in and my leg was stuck and there's literally nothing I could do. And I just looked at it like a deer that I was pulling on it at first, but then I just like, okay, well, here it comes. And I saw the wave, and luckily, the instructor, who was a beast of a man, literally grabs my strap at the back of my suit and rips me up. The wave comes, and I was fine, and he's standing there like a rock, holding on to my flailing form, and At any rate, after that, I was done. I was like, okay, more power to you guys. Hey, here's my GoPro camera. Can you, And so he took it and this other guy actually took it off and what did he do? Expert swimmer, super strong beast of a man. Did he fight the waves? Nah. He went with them. He found where the waves were going and let the waves carry him to where he needed to go, and let those waves go and carry him into the cave, and he didn't fight it. Even the strongest person alive can't beat the ocean. You can't beat it. You can't beat the ocean. So, what do you do? How do you handle, this? You surf it. You flow. You go with it. When I've been wearing this shirt a couple of times that I just got recently, but it's there's a shirt that I got called it's the I must face fear is the mind killer is the shirt, and it's a quote from Dune, from the Bene Gesserit prayer, and basically it says, I must face my fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration to us all, or total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will allow my fear to pass through me. When it is past, I will turn my inner eye to it and watch its path. When it is gone, my fear will be nothing. Only I will remain. And that's how you deal with it. That's how you deal with the thought. And so one of the things that's helped me is that instead of fighting this enormous demon, okay, well, the thought or the whatever it is now, it's just a puffy pink cloud. It's just a puffy pink cloud, and it's just going to come through. It's going to go through here. I'm going to face my fear. I interpret the fear. I see the fear. I see whatever the stimulus is, and the stimulus could be, whatever the crazy, is. And it's tough, right? It never gets easy, but you get stronger in fighting it. And you get, when I say fighting it, you get stronger in exactly this way. And the way that you fight it is not by, I'm a man, I'm going to man up, and no, man, you channel, you channel it, and you surf it, you ride it. You're no longer fighting the wave. You're not letting the wave buffet you about. You're riding that thing. You suddenly become the captain of your own domain because you're riding that in such a way that enables you to be peaceful, that enables you to be really who you want to be. And so I'm able to talk about and deal with very traumatic experiences, traumatic experiences, very traumatic. All trauma is comparative, right? But I'm able, just right now, I'm able to take that stimulus, that thought, let it channel through, acknowledge it, acknowledge the pain of it, and then let it pass through. So, at any rate, things that I hold on to that enable me to ride that, I'm loved. I am a flawed human being that's so precious and that's so loved. And then I'm trying to do the next right thing, and it might not be the best. I make mistakes, and I fall over myself sometimes trying to do the right thing. But by golly, I'm going to do the next right thing. And so whenever you feel that, you just, do the next right thing. You flow with it. And you ride that wave, and You share your pain with other people. You don't keep the crazy to yourself. You get open. And at the very bare minimum, one of the most helpful things to do is to write that stuff down. So I encourage you to start journaling. One of the things that I initially started was with just recording my voice, and then I started to write things out. One of the things that I found very helpful was to talk to myself, even different aspects of myself, different ways of thinking. I would put a name to that person, that way of thinking. Not like I'm not that crazy. Excuse me, I don't have that particular struggle. But I would write things down and talk to myself. And then one of the things that really helped me to do is it helped me to like myself more. Studies have shown that whenever you talk to yourself in the third person rather than the first, you're kinder to yourself. So I spilled milk on the floor, right? Would you ever say, "Oh, you're such an idiot, Michael, why'd you do that?" Of course not. You're kinder you would never, ever treat someone for doing a minor mistake in a terrible way. In the same way, call yourself that. So for me, it would be, "Come on, EJ, you've got this. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Let's wipe this milk off the floor. Let's keep going. We all make mistakes. And there's so many things that were big deals that somehow become not very big deals at all. And you really start to really pick your battles. The ones that are really worth fighting, and how you fight them completely change. So I'm rambling a little bit. Bottom line, journal. Start journaling. Start pouring your heart out on the page, man. And do that consistently. That's my challenge to you as I respond to the challenge of the 22 push-ups. Thanks for listening to me. Have a great day. Oh yeah, gotta do it. Push-up section. So thanks for listening. Have a great day, man. Do your best. Keep doing the next right thing. Know that you are loved.